Could we use these as gifts, maybe?
At last, the guests found something to give the...
Guess that's a yes, then. Which one should we go for?
Still, the guests wondered what kind of gift might the little dragon... Should they put a warrior's sword in his hand and send him out on an... Or perhaps a wandering hero's slingshot and the promise of a life of endless, uncharted adventure. Or maybe even a scholar's tome and the
Okay. Wow. Oh yeah! Technically, we're actually picking a gift for you.
You want me to choose? Wow, this feels kinda special.
How come?
For as long as I can remember, I've spent most of my time living. I always thought my mother had everything written out for me already. Just like the toy figures in Constellation Metropole. What I wanted to do with my own future. Huh. That's something I've never really thought about. What did I want?
Sounds like this is the perfect opportunity to answer it then. It's been a while since you left Simulanka, and after everything that's happened, it might be about time to start thinking about your future.
Then let me give it some thought.
In the end, the guest...
So you're the scout?
I just feel like I should learn.
What makes you say that?
I'll give you an example. I thought she was just teaching me regular hunting techniques. So much of what's considered common knowledge in your world.
Paimon's not sure that can... Alright. They should let us in now that we've got a gift, right?
Hello there. Brought a gift?
The newly arrived guest presented his... Accepting the guest's blessing, the story witch invited him and his friends to take their place around the table. Finally, she could introduce them all to her dragon child, telling all in attendance of... It was then that the seer witch, diviner of the stars, withdrew her gaze.
You gave him the same name as that evil dragon?
That's right. But the...
What folly, to love so blindly. For as you must know, a name is the mirror of destiny itself. He who bears his fate has been foretold.
Then I'll rewrite it. The witches at the table fell silent, yet just as clearly, they recognized the story. At last, the Merry Witch stepped forward, dispelling the uneasies.
So be it. Then we'll all lend a hand. Together, we shall rewrite this child's fate.
You mean to defy one of the fundamental rules?
I refuse to be shackled by such rules. Besides, this...
Oh? Sounds like an interesting experiment.
I suppose, were we to succeed in this endeavor, we might bring a touch of one.
The Merry Witch finally talked them all round, just like she had done many times before. Warm and strong as the sun. And so the witches readied their gifts. 3 marvels of the cosmos.
For this child, I shall decipher the ravings of the heavens and lay bare before...
For this child, I shall leave a formula powerful enough to unwrap...
For this child, I shall call up...
All the story witch had was the pen in her hand, yet with the love that flowed from it, she resolved to bring forth a marvel of her own. For this child, I shall leave behind the last story I will ever write, and with it, a path to an end. With the witch's blessings given and received, the little dragon's fate at last began to turn. In the midst of the dragon child's birthday celebration, the seer witch proclaimed her prophecy. The child had been given the evil dragon's name, and with it, the burden of its fate. But hearing this, the story witch vowed to rewrite it all, for such was her love and resolve. And so the other witches offered their gifts in turn, marvels as rare as any in the cosmos. Together, they sought to test one of the fundamental laws of this world, in part to support a mother's love, and in part to sate their own curiosity. Oh, and I almost forgot. Our new guests came bearing blessings of their own. Who knows? Perhaps this extra dash of wisdom might be all the little dragon needs to change his fate.
Looks like we've completed this chapter, too. Those witches in the story were the mages of the Hexen Circle, right? They sure seem to care a lot about you, Durin. But, Paimon kinda had trouble following their conversation.
The evil dragon's fate.
Oh, is that what you're worried about?
Ah, the mages must have had a hand in that, too. Also, I was just thinking, which part of the story are we even meant to be completing?
Oh, it feels less like we're filling in the gaps and more like we're adding something new altogether. But we use the ink, right? And the book hasn't given us any more clues, so that must mean our task is complete. At least for now.
Yeah, I guess we're doing something right. Maybe I'm overthinking things. It's just, this is my mother's final wish, so I don't want to mess it up. Anyway, thanks for all your help. I'll let you know as soon as the book reveals a hint about the next chapter.
Okay then. See you in the next chapter.
I think I'm gonna stick around if you feel like
Freeze! Dodge this! This moment will be frozen in time.
Let's dance. Hi.
Cool it!
Let's head to the Fortress of Mirapede! Whoa, the infirmary is packed!
Please, you have to believe me. I saw it with my own eyes last night. Another me! He looked exactly like me.
Got it, okay. I've written down everything you told me. Now, I have a few tests to run. Take a deep breath, and don't worry, it's nothing to be nervous about. First, which finger am I holding?
Your index finger, but I'm telling you, my mental state is fine. I'm not crazy.
Very good. Now, on to the next. Hey there, Your Grace. It's been a while, huh?
Ah, it's you two. Indeed it has. I would offer you some tea, but I'm afraid the timing is unfortunate. Duty calls.
No worries. Actually, we were looking for Seedween. Do you, know what all of this is about?
This inmate came running to the guards in a panic, claiming to have seen his exact doppelganger.
A doppelganger? Doesn't that just mean someone else kinda looks like him?
And that's what I thought when the report first reached my desk. But we've inspected our records. No one even vaguely resembles him. Considering how certain he is of what he saw, I can only surmise that he's having some mental issues. So I brought him for a medical evaluation.
All right, very good. Take a sip of water and rest for a bit. Evaluation complete. I couldn't find any symptoms pointing to a physical condition.
I see. So do you still believe there's more likely to be an issue?
I have to assume so for now. Psychological issues are more difficult to detect. At this stage, we can at least confirm that he is in command of his cognitive faculties.
The rumor mill will go crazy if word of this gets out. Guards, take him to the ward for a period of observation. The Marechaussee Phantom has requested my cooperation on a case, otherwise I'd deal with this myself. Sorry for the trouble, head nurse, but I'll have to leave this to you.
No problem, Your Grace. I'll add him to my observation list.
By the way, we have a couple of guests here who've made the trip just to see you.
Oh, Traveler! Paimon, it's you! Hey there, Seedween! It's actually not that important, but...
I'll be in my office if you desperately need me.
Okay, bye-bye! So, Seedween... Would you mind waiting for just a moment? I have another patient to see. Just find an empty bed and take a seat. I won't be long. Oh, sure!
Sejuin, we've brought him. And he seems to have taken a turn for the worse again.
Okay, don't panic. Let's start by sitting him down here. Paimon had no idea how busy it can get for Seedween. Maybe now's not the time to act. Good point. Besides, it might actually be interesting to observe her at work. Well, this could hurt, so I suggest you take a deep breath first. Did his face melt? What happened to him?
It's anyone's guess. His face melted off shortly after arriving at the fortress. But since he's a serious offender, he can't be allowed out for medical treatment. Best we can do for now is ask the head nurse to give him something to manage the symptoms. Oh, this is gonna be awkward. We still need to bring him to the Marechaussee Phantom for questioning. What if he scares them half to death? Will that be our fault?
The Marechaussee Phantom? Does this have something to do with the case Risley's dealing with?
Yep, it was a huge case. They bagged a few dozen crooks in one fell swoop. And this guy's the baddest apple of the bunch. He harmed countless people. And now, it looks like it's all finally catching up with him.
You done gawking?
Not yet. I need to check the severity of your ulcers to decide the right dosage. Don't worry. We Melazines have a very different sense of aesthetics from humans. To me, you just look like a little kitty with...
Don't patronize me. Do I look like a kid to you? Just give me the meds and let me out of here. I already missed my cell.
Hey, lose the attitude. You dare talk back to our head nurse like that again? Your days are numbered.
Oh, it's fine. Okay, I'm going to apply the medication now. Tell me if it hurts, all right? Look how nice Seedween's being. And he still talks to her like that? What a nasty piece of work.
Can I leave now?
Wow, not a peep. What a brave little guy.
Thank you, Sejuin. And I apologize for the trouble.
So, Traveler, Paimon, did you bring the ingredients? We did, but we don't want to interfere or anything. You're busy saving lives here. Oh, don't be silly. I agreed to it, didn't I? Just hand me the ingredients, and I'll make some time to whip it into the improved version for you. Take a rest here if you want. Or, if you're not tired, I hear they're holding a new pancreation tournament in the administration area. Or alternatively... That's right! Let us help you out! It's the least we could do! Good point. Kind-hearted humans start to develop guilt if they accept free help from others. Don't worry. I'll take a look at my schedule. I'm sure I can find something. I gotta warn you, though. It'll be tiring work. So I suggest you take a break first, then come back and see me when you're ready. We're ready, Seedween. What's our first mission? I found the perfect job for the Traveler. First, I'd like you to lie down in this bed. What for? I need you to pretend to be sick. What? Oh, is it that difficult? I thought you did a pretty good job last time. Oh, so you knew. I sure did. He was way more interesting than the usual malingering inmates, and you played along very well, Paimon. I observed you two for quite a while after that. Well, this is awkward. But why do you need us to do it again now? No time to explain. My next patient will be here any second. Oh, please, just do as I say. You can, pretend like you've got a nasty headache, and throw in some dry heaving for good measure. Okay.
Hey, Doc. It's me. I'm only here because my...
Well, your mother has enough on her plate with a busy job.
I know! I shouldn't treat the place like a playground. Shouldn't go swimming in the lower... I thought I'd be able to have some fun here at the fortress for a few days, but it's always, don't do this, and don't do that.
All right. Sit yourself down and I'll take your temperature. Your fever still hasn't gone down. Well, here's your medicine.
What? But Doc, it's so bitter. Do I really have to drink it? I mean, I'll be fine, right? I've got an uncle who caught a cold. Can't you just write me a note saying I'm on the mend? I just need something to keep my mom off my case.
I sure can. You're a very brave boy, after all.
Huh? Brave? What makes you say that?
Well, if you want to rely on your own immune system to clear up your fever, then you'll have to tough it out like... Hang in there, Traveler! Are you gonna puke? Paimon can get you a paper bag!
Huh?
as you're tough enough to get through the nausea and dizziness caused by the high fever, you'll be right as rain after just a few days' rest.
And if I'm not tough enough?
Hey! Wake up! Wake up! Put it this way. At least you'll never have to see the doctor again, right?
I think maybe I'll take that medicine.
Oh, of course. Here, it's still warm.
It's so bitter.
All done. Great job, you two. That kid really doesn't know what's good for him. His mother's a guard here. She's been working back-to-back shifts lately. But unfortunately, his father's away. He was quite happy at first. He seemed to... So you made us put on that act just to scare a kid into taking... It's a technique I... Oh, you had a teacher? Was she a Melusine doctor too? She was human. Oh, sorry. No, it's fine. I really liked my teacher, so it's always nice when I get to talk about her with other people. She was a traveling doctor. And since she didn't have a clinic, she'd go out and visit her patients wherever they were. Dealing with the badly behaved ones was her specialty. She used to say, she sounds like a... strict. Well, that's not how my teacher... Strange way for a doctor to describe themselves. As it happens, Oh, wow, yeah, okay, that'll terrify the kids. Yep. All the children she treated thought she... Why does it almost sound like you're envious of her? Oh, because I am. If a doctor who looks like a witch... True, they wouldn't dare try anything funny with her around. Oh, me, on the other hand, it's hopeless. Children aren't afraid of me at all. That's actually a good thing, you know? Oh, my next patient should be arriving now. Would you mind lending me a hand again? Sure thing! Is it nighttime already? Well, thanks to you two, it was much easier today. Aww. Should we get some rest? It's getting pretty late. Oh, there is one last thing. I have to keep it confidential, so I usually leave it till after everyone's clocked out. Confidential? Are you sure you can tell us? Well, it's fine. You're not living here anymore, so it's okay if you know. All it is I have to prepare some ingredients to make healthy meals with. Wait, you mean those healthy meals? My patients refuse to eat any healthy meals I prepare in front of them, so I have to prep the ingredients in secret, then let the chef at the Coupon cafeteria handle the rest. Considering even the chef's version makes people uneasy, it really makes you wonder what's in it. You want to find out? I can teach you how to make it. That way, if you ever suffer from exhaustion on your future travels, you can prepare a healthy meal for you. Sure? Guess we can help out one more time. The ingredients are ready. Now, put them on the table and add them in the order I tell you. First, we add this special slime condensate, stir it thoroughly, then pour it in. Oh, see that? It adds elasticity and looks just like tasty jelly. Yeah, it really does. Until you remember it's slime Next up, xenochromatic crystals. You want to crush them up into a fine powder, like powdered sugar. Wait, are those from Fontimer Ab? Finally, we'll need some high-protein meat. Frogs are an excellent choice. Oh! Frogs. And we're done. All that's left now is to pack them into lunchboxes. Yesterday in the production zone, I noticed an inmate who's been working for 2 days straight. That means it's a healthy meal for him tomorrow. Seedream really does have the inmate's best interests at heart.
Ah, head nurse.
Just the one today. The cereal...
Sounds good. I'll make sure it gets delivered.
Sounds like they're talking in code. Thanks for your help.
Oh, it's no trouble at all.
That won't do. If you reduce your sleeping...
All right. Nurse's orders.
Well, I'm done with work for today. Seems like the guards and staff here have a lot of respect for you, Seedream. In just one day of...
Head nurse, please, wait. I'm sorry to disturb you this late at night, but I think you'll agree. This is urgent.
Okay, just relax and catch your breath. What's the matter?
The guard at the observation ward, Odilon, he told me to pass on a message to you. One of the inmates there, the guy suffering from possible hallucinations, well, he seems to have made a sudden recovery, and now he wants to apply for permission to leave the ward.
Huh? Already? You were right to tell me. I'll have to examine him and make sure he's well before we discharge him. Looks like we've got one job as medical assistants left. We'll come with you.
Ah, head nurse, you're finally here. I'm so sorry for all the trouble I've caused you, but I believe I've now made a full recovery. After giving it some thought, I'm sure that I was probably just seeing things. Stress-related, I imagine. I'd been working long hours, so I definitely wasn't in the best state of mind.
I totally understand. Still, I have to give you an examination before I can discharge you, okay? So, take a deep breath and don't be nervous. It'll be the exact same procedure as we did this morning. We can start whenever you're ready.
Again, so sorry. I was in such a state this morning, I barely recall anything. Would you mind taking me through it again?
Oh, not at all. It's a lot to remember. First up, we have a little cognitive test. Just concentrate and you'll be fine. To start with, which finger am I holding?
Your pinky.
All right, I'll indicate it. So it was a stress-induced hallucination after all? Well, we've certainly had previous cases of mental illness caused by overwork, which is why
Please, head nurse, you shouldn't blame yourself. Thanks for looking after me. I'll be as good as new after a good night's sleep. And if you can give me the okay, I know I'll sleep better back in my good old dorm.
I suggest you take 2 days off to focus on your recovery. I'll take you off the observation list for now. So, you're officially discharged.
Great. I can't thank you enough, head nurse.
Mr. Odilon, could you escort him back?
Of course. I'm on guard duty in the administrative area tonight, so nothing will go wrong. You have my word.
Guess you're finally done for the day now, huh? Yep. But I still haven't... Oh, no rush! Seriously, it's super late now. You should go get some rest, too. Well, tomorrow it is, then. Good night, Traveler. Good night, Paimon. Hope you sleep well. Oh, don't you worry. We will. After a productive day of... Yeah, sleep tight, Seedream. See you tomorrow. I'm a really here for a checkup, so you might need to wait for a while. No problem. Anything we can do to help? There's a bit of a complicated situation here. I'm still getting to the bottom of it myself.
You have to believe me. I'm telling the truth.
You're in a medical facility. Keep it down.
Please, listen to me. I'm not Gascon. I'm Uy.
You're a horrible liar, you know that? We get all your mugshots with the arrest warrants. It's clear as day that you're Gascon.
You mean because of the way I look? I don't know what happened. I just woke up like this. Then you guys dragged me in here for an interrogation.
I brought you here to figure out what's going on. If you truly are the victim of an injustice, yelling isn't going to achieve anything. At most, it'll delay your vindication.
All right. I get it.
This is nuts. Yesterday's interrogations went fine, and now this.
Morning, Your Grace. What's going on?
Remember the case I mentioned yesterday? The one brought to me by the Marechaussee Phantom? Well, we've been questioning the inmates involved this morning. Every single one of them is claiming mistaken identity.
Huh. That's even weirder than what that guy was saying yesterday.
The thing is, none of them have been able to provide any evidence whatsoever to support their claims. Questioning them further got us nowhere, so for now, we've brought them to the infirmary.
And we thought yesterday was as busy as it got for Siegeween.
We've compiled their statements. Have a look. Perhaps there's something we missed.
Wait.
Release? Interesting. The inmates they spoke of in their statements appear to all be due for release today.
I noticed that too. If that's their plan, they're underestimating us a little. Every serious offender claims that there's someone else who just so happens to be due for release today. And they're expecting us to go along with that.
All the more reason to be cautious. Lumberzar, check the release list for today and make sure no one gets processed. We're gonna need an excuse, though.
I'm on it.
It's conceivable that our group of serious offenders somehow found a way to switch places with inmates who are about to be released, so they can
We did consider that possibility. But I mean, just look at them. They match the warrants, period. How could there have been a switch?
Only if they're dead ringers for the inmates due for release, I suppose. I gave you that name list yesterday to assist in your investigation. Did that help?
Yes, the inmates' mugshots were attached to the list. The only other thing that stands out to me is that their voices sound a little different today. But it's not exactly hard to put on a fake voice.
Oh, really? What does our head nurse make of all of this?
Give me a moment. I think I have a way... I know. It's not time... Huh? Isn't that... This should be Honore. He has very severe facial...
Yes, like I told you. I'm not...
So there has been a swap.
No, I believe it was their faces that got switched. The method is a bit like replacing a tooth. Take the back... Traveler, Paimon, do you remember Eric from the other day? Yeah, sure do. Then you can be my witnesses.
Looks like our head nurse is...
So, you...
Yes, head nurse. It's me. You do believe me, right?
I need to do another examination on you. Same...
All right. It's the cognition test first, right? So...
Now, try to recall if you can. The last time we did...
I believe it was...
But that means...
Huh?
So basically, last night the Eric who said Siegewing did another test before letting him leave.
Huh? I don't know about any tests last night. There was nothing to do in the observation wards.
Well, in that case, there is a reason.
So, what exactly
The gang of serious offenders wanted to break out of last night when Odilon was on. Then, once all the other inmates were asleep, Odilon. However, they made one mistake. Real Eric came to the guards for help, but we. However, since one of the gang members.
Right, because I put Eric on the observation list by then.
Hence, why the imposters had to pull that little stunt.
Yeah, it all makes sense now. The Duke cracked the case.
Well, I can't fault the reasoning.
Criminals altering their facial appearance to commit crimes is nothing new. We carefully examined all the suspects, and there is no evidence that any means of disguise were used in this case.
Huh. Well then, how do we explain all this?
So far, it seems more likely that the gang stole documentation belonging to the inmates due for release, and are using that to commit identity fraud.
A shape-shifting potion?
Forgive me, head nurse, but this is the first time I'm hearing about it. If such a potion truly existed, it would jeopardize our entire investigative process at the Marechaussee Phantom. Are you certain of this?
Yes, I am.
But...
Please, trust me in my professional opinion.
At the same time, without any solid evidence, it's pure speculation. If we can round up all the inmates suspected... Yep.
Okay. Well, it was our negligence that meant we had to come and conduct these post-internment...
Your Grace, bad news. I paused the releases like you asked, but we were too late. I checked the list, and sure enough...
2 hours ago? That's before today's
So there really was a switch after all.
We should be able to catch up with them if we leave now, right?
Not if that potion is real. They can just switch faces.
Yikes! So we're at a complete dead end!
Well, technically there is. We were only able to arrest this gang thanks to the help of a...
Oh? What? Isn't that...
Handsome? One of the crimes this gang is charged with is the manufacture and sale of illicit drugs. According to Mr. Rawat, they appear to have stolen technology he developed through his At first, he thought it was a typical case of intellectual property infringement, and he tried. Thanks to his report, we were able to swoop in and arrest them all in...
What a hero! But that took...
No doubt. This is worth following up on. As the one who's... That aside, since he's negotiated with them in person before, there's a chance he'll have some additional information for us.
Understood, Your Grace. My team and I will head to the Fontaine Research Institute right away. In the meantime, please keep an eye on the face switch victims for us.
Of course.
Miss Morgan,
Huh? Why's that?
Well, I'm the one who discharged the...
Don't say that, head nurse. Your focus was on the inmate's health.
I also have a more personal reason.
Look, head nurse.
Don't worry, I can defend...
You say that.
If I may, Miss Morgan, Siegewing is the one who raised the potion hypothesis. And if you really are worried for her safety, then... Ah, there you go, right on cue.
Okay. Well... Greetings. Sorry to impose, but I'm afraid we're here.
The Marechaussee Phantom. Let me guess, you're...
Not this time, no. We're looking for a
What? Oh yeah, Mr. Handsome, right? He actually doesn't work on site here very often. There's a handful of researchers in the nearby area who know him pretty well, though. You can see what they...
Just a handful? Paimon figured he'd be the most popular guy around.
Well, I guess you could say he's popular, at least on a superficial level. He's blessed with good looks, so he tends to make a good first impression on people. But in all his time here at the Fontaine Research Institute, I don't think he's ever had.
That's so weird. He definitely didn't come across like a recluse at that product promotion. I don't find that weird at all. He definitely didn't strike me as the kind of... Really? Paimon couldn't tell. Must be a Melusine perception thing.
Okay, we should talk with his acquaintances. But we also...
Sure thing! We'll go ask around among the other researchers with Siegeweed. Paimon's suddenly kinda... Excuse us.
That's me. What is it?
Are you close friends with
Close friends? You mean because I told him I had feelings for him once? I should have known, really. Men like him, they just enjoy being surrounded by fawning women. They're not interested in a serious relationship.
Okay. We were just kind of wondering if you might know where we can find him.
Why would I know where he's at? I barely know him, and he probably doesn't even remember me.
Ugh, this is getting annoying. Shall we go ask someone else? I think she knows Rawat better. Maybe, but we're not going to get much out of her while she's displaying symptoms common among people in love, if that's what you mean. But, it's curable? Oh, we're still no closer to finding Mr. Rawat. Oh, by this point...
Danger? Wait, why are you looking for him again?
Oh, that's right, yeah! The Marshal say Phantom...
What? How has this happened? He seemed fine.
Oh, I see.
Okay, but this is purely out of concern for his safety. I heard she raised him alone, that they had it pretty tough
Oh, okay. Do you know the address?
Nope, sorry. I only found out the thing about his mother because it came up in conversation. When I told him I had a crush on him, I offered to help him take care. Unbelievable. These guys only want to show you their charming, well-groomed
looks like her love syndrome is flaring up again. We need to find out Mr. Rawat's mother's address. Let's check with the Marechaussee officers when we regroup. Cool, sounds like a plan. Hey there, are you in Teeb?
What do you want?
We're here to ask about Rawat. Any...
Close? Not sure.
Huh?
It's been a good few days since I last saw him. I don't know where he's at.
Would the patent in question...
Yeah, kinda.
Okay, now we're getting some...
Most of the other researchers here focus on mechanics, energy, stuff like that. I get why he wouldn't be interested in having anything to do with them. But I'm studying coatings. There's a huge overlap in our areas of research. I bought his product once and noticed it contains a unique substance that might have applications in coatings, too. Don't get me wrong. I had no intention of plagiarizing his work. I was hoping to get official, but despite that, he turned me down not once, not twice.
Huh, so is... wait, 1 second. Mr. Antibes, next time you... wait, 1 second. Mr. Antibes, next time